Okay, I'm now on to number 3 thing that I'm excited about, that we're putting some time and attention into. One of the things that has always been important to me in my own personal life and personal ministry has been ministry to youth. When I was at the College of Bishops a couple of years ago, somebody was doing a presentation on youth ministry and asked for a show of hands in the room how many people of the College of Bishops had at one point been a youth pastor or youth minister. And almost everybody put their hand up, which was kind of encouraging to me. But it's really important how we organize ourselves around encouraging ministry to youth and young people. Mostly because if we don't, it's very short-sighted. We're all aging, myself at the same rate as everybody else. And the reality is, if we're not actually thinking about how we're outreaching, how we're supporting, how we're discipling and encouraging young people, we're really not being good stewards of resources in front of us. And so I want to be thinking about that. And I want to be thinking about that for 2 reasons. One is I want to find ways of encouraging common youth ministry in the life of our diocese. This is particularly helpful for congregations that might have smaller youth groups, where there are opportunities to gather with other youth can be an encouragement and a shot in the arm for some young people as they're looking to have sort of community and sense of not being alone as Christian believers. So one of the things that we are doing some serious thinking and talking about is some kind of diocesan youth camp, where we have Anglican youth camp for a number of days in the summer at some point, hopefully. Again, I'm all about, if we have to start small with something very, very small and grow from there, that is great. But it's an effort that we are working on, and we're in conversation with a number of youth leaders within the diocese already about this. And there's, of course, the encouragement from that perspective of existing youth, but there's another kind of method in my madness in this, I suppose, is I do understand that one of our deepest needs is to be continuing to raise up people who are called to ordained ministry. And congregations, of course, see that, and we're seeing a lot of that in congregations happening, where they identify people and they come through our process. But I have known historically for many people who are actually already in ministry, including all of those bishops and others, that youth camps are great pipelines for ministry leaders, lay and ordained. And so there is a sense in which, in doing this, I want to encourage the youth today, but I'm also thinking ahead that in like 8 or 10 years, we are starting to develop a pipeline of people that are called to ordained ministry to continue the work of the gospel here in the Diocese of Pittsburgh. So it's kind of a twofer in my mind. It's like encouraging the youth right now, but it's also building a pipeline for ministry. So that's the third of the 3 things that we're paying some attention to and pouring some energy and probably some money into, to make sure that we begin something that can grow and become fruitful for our common life together.